I'm Liza Wieland. Thank you, Chuck and Connie, for inviting me back. So, what Shakespeare taught us 100 million years ago when we were in high school is that the poem makes the poet immortal. Hard to swallow sometimes. Oh, really, you say? Well, yeah, really. The proof is that right now in North Carolina, a certain 16-year-old, who most of you here helped to raise, said this recently when her mother opened a clever and amusing gift from Franny. She said, "Mom, you just squealed like a housewife discovering television." We know that poem. This same 16-year-old still believes with all her heart that the last 3 lines of Robert Frost's Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening are, "And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. No, not this pig." She does. She believes the same is true of several different poems by Emily Dickinson. She's surprised every time she hears or reads these poems and the last line is missing. She says she adds it unconsciously, like breathing. What she also remembers is Phil and Franny as landlord, a memory shared by lots of us who were the beneficiaries of this particular generosity. For all the writers who stayed there over the years, colleagues and graduate students, new and old, sometimes people they'd never met. It was heaven. Franny's yard, her garden, the jazz tapes and CDs, the study with all those annotated books, which will now be here in the beautiful reading room. And sometimes for the lucky renters, there was even a long-distance education in wine, like a stock tip. Phil's voice on the phone from New York. Wolf blasts Shiraz. There's a guy I know says it's at Trader Joe's. Go get a couple cases. Try a bottle and tell me what you think. And we did. And this same 16-year-old told me yesterday afternoon, so I had to rewrite this whole thing, what she thinks of Phil, when she thinks of Phil, she thinks of 4 years ago when Phil came to North Carolina to read. And she walked in from school from the distinct mortality of 7th grade. And he was sitting at the dining room table eating an apple. And she had never seen him in our house. And he looked so comfortable and so out of context. So comfortable and so out of context. To be squarely in the world and to stand outside of it at the same time. Isn't that exactly what we love about the people in Phil's poems? What we loved about Phil, and still do, and always will.